everybody, welcome back to another Dream Data video. Rachel here. Yeah. I walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where the panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to tonight? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin.
Dad.
I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw. Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though. Kind of a what? He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes. There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. Or a mother, in her case. Date complete. Damn!
That was so good you gave me goosebumps.
I got an S. Sweet. I don't know if that makes any difference, but still, got an S. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. Wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda! She yells through the door. I have something for you? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA.
Yes.
Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't...
Alright.
Oh! Amanda throws the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You've nailed that interview and your photography is incredible. I think for a moment, HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Of course. Amanda hugs me again.
Yes.
Okay, sweetie. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice. Wherever you want.
We got this.
Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. Irony's not lost. That's funny. I had a burrito today. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. God, that was my little mouthful.
Alright.
Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth shut. Close, whatever. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Car ruled. Oh boy. I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. What? No, I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. It's too late, honey. It's a happening. I pull Amanda in for a hug and give her a kiss on the forehead.
Nah.
Love you, kiddo.
Welcome. You've got dads.
What's this? Oh, for God's sake. Elijah, listen, this is you from the past. Whoa, how'd this happen? I figured you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. Wait, I forgot how I did that as well. The future is amazing. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable, but unfortunately this isn't the society we live in. And it's less the society we live in and more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others, but you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good, me. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home, I decided to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out just which type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road, pistachio. Oh, Amanda's probably going to want some too. Better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, alright? I turned around to see Ernest leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Ernest? One moment, folks. Damn. The cheese will taste so much better with a side of victory. Hugo and I bump fists. Tag team champions. Oops, I didn't mean to read that. Brian, Matt, and their daughters head back to their table. Well, I guess we need a name. Oh my god. The waitress comes by with a cheese board and we revel in its glory. Already I can see a piece of cheddar with my name on it. I pair it with some strawberry preserves and slide into dairy-induced ecstasy. There's such a fine variety of cheese and charcuterie that I'm positively overwhelmed. Quick dip into the seasoned nuts? A slice of savory yet salty Gouda? Or perhaps a focaccia crisp topped with honey and goat cheese? I'm so happy. Hugo raises his glass at me.
Oh.
A middle-aged man in a backwards baseball cap, sunglasses, and cargo shorts jogs out of the back with the frenetic energy of a radio DJ. The restaurant cheers. Oh man, looks like everyone's really into this. More cheers. That. Literature. Excellent. Hugo, you got this literature stuff, right?
Oh.
Yes?
Correctamundo. Correct. Correct.
Quizmaster walks around the room. I think he's doing crowd work. He stops by mine and Hugo's table. Thank you? Good? I'm sorry to hear that. Oh. Quizmaster Quinn wanders off to another table. Or cheers from the audience. Is he okay?
Oh, no. Ah.
How's your cinema? That's an interesting one.
Ah.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
Seems like we're doing pretty well, but we're neck and neck with Brian and Matt's team. Those guys are pros. I look over to their table and give him a friendly but competitive nod. I lock eyes with Brian. He gets a much sterner nod. Okay, we're totally boned.
Oh.
Hugo grabs my arm.
Sad Master Quill.
I
Ha
look over to Hugo. He's focused. He's in it to win it.
Oh.
Hugo's hand shoots up.
Oh.
Correct.
Ah. Yes.
Hugo's hand shoots up again.
Hmm.
Correct.
Another correct. Hugo's destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. I've never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kind of hot. Hugo jumps up, more excited than I've ever seen him.
Yes.
Incorrect.
I'm not angry.
No.
I'm just disappointed.
I am so sad.
The crowd erupt in laughter. Hugo blushes and retreats back to his chair. Wow, Hugo seemed really fired up about that. Where did he get his encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling? How do you know so much about wrestling? That sounds suspect, but it doesn't seem to want to talk about it. I turn my attention back to the Quizmaster. Brian and Matt high five. Hugo and I high five. We look over to Brian and Matt, Carmencita and Daisy, always playfully giving us thumbs down, sticking their tongues out. I eat a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show them just how serious I am.
That's right. Correct. Correctamundo.
Everyone oohs and ahs. God, I want that gift card. The Quizmaster goes in the back to tally up the score. I pick at what's left of our cheese plate. There's a bit of brie here that tastes absolutely divine on a cracker with a little bit of honey and dried apricot. Bold, but I like your style. Nah, that's all you. You definitely earned it. After a couple of minutes, the Quizmaster jogs back into the room. Everyone immediately quiets down, waiting with bated breath for the results. Who will win the coveted gift card? I really hope it's us.
My feelings hurt.
I motion for Hugo to go and get the gift card, and he shyly slinks out of the booth to grab it. He pauses for a minute and gives the Quizmaster a hug with a few pats on the back. The Quizmaster sobs just a little. Hugo makes a victory lap back to our table and gives me a high five. I look over at Hugo, who smiles. Maybe so. We make a pretty good team, huh, Hugo?
Hey.
Hugo blushes. Hugo and I walk back toward our cul-de-sac, basking in the glow of our win and nursing our cheese-filled bellies. Yeah, we crushed it in there.
Oh.
I think I'll use my half to buy at least 2 tire pressure gauges to place in different parts of my garage. You never know when you're going to need one. I prefer to have them in arm's reach. Shame about that one wrestling question, though. Oh, come on. There's got to be a story there. You didn't even stop to think. You pulled out that knowledge like you were in the ring yourself. Hugo, I figured you'd be better at lying after dealing with every kid in school for as long as you have. You know what's actually embarrassing? Not being able to explain basic algebra to your daughter. You know what's definitely not embarrassing? Knowing stuff about wrestling. Hugo sighs.
No.
Alright. If you really want to know, just follow me. Hugo leads me to his house at the end of the cul-de-sac. We step inside and his house is exactly what I expected. Neat and filled top to bottom with books and art. His house is actually spotless. I follow him down a hallway. What are we doing? Hugo opens the door and ushers me inside. It's pitch black. He closes the door behind us. Hugo flips the switch and I finally understand. Curio cabinets packed with inbox wrestling action figures line the walls, along with posters, cardboard cutouts, and every piece of wrestling memorabilia imaginable. A giant widescreen TV sits on a decked-out media stand. I'm speechless. I look over at Hugo, who's hovering by the door, doing everything to avoid eye contact. Are you kidding? Look at all this stuff. This must have taken you forever to collect. Can I touch this? I pick up one of his replica championship belts and put it over my shoulder. You smell what I'm cooking? It's meatballs. Sorry, I don't watch a lot of wrestling. I just get cool how passionate you are about this. He's blushing so hard right now. Hugo, looks like Ernest just got home. He's yelling in from the hallway. I can see Hugo immediately deflate. Ernest gets flustered. Ernest leaves, then a moment later pops his head back in the room. Ernest storms back out of the room. I hear a door slam. Hugo wearily running his hand through his hair. Hey, you love him. You're looking out for his best interest. Take it from one dad to another. Someday he'll come to appreciate it. Maybe not someday soon, but someday.
Hey!
Hugo glances at his watch. I would absolutely love that. I start to leave and hey, thanks for showing me your stuff. Maybe you can tell me more about it next time. Hugo smiles. It only takes me a minute to walk back home. Amanda's sitting on the couch reading a book about female photographers. Wow, I thought you didn't like reading.
Ugh. Dad.
I am a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Well, only if you'll help me make them. Amanda and I spend the evening cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything we can find inside the fridge. I tell her all about the trivia, but leave out the parts about Hugo being into wrestling. I figure she'd probably find some nefarious way to use that information for better grades. Yep, this is what I was waiting for. Yep,
Looks like Paradise Lost just got found.
Sweet. That's a good place to stop at. Let me save. This has been Dream Daddy Simulator. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time with whatever. Bye!